All right, so leaders, is this everyone? Are we all here? I'm asking leaders, not kids. We are good. Fantastic. Then I can officially say, welcome to Adventure Camp, everyone. I am so glad that you have come to spend the week in the great outdoors, enjoying God's creation with us. We are going to have the best time this week. We're going to be taking long hikes through the woods, foraging for food, cooking over the campfire, and sleeping under the stars. Doesn't that sound amazing? Yeah. Let's try that again. Doesn't that sound amazing? Yeah. How many of you guys have been camping before? Lots of you. Good. Okay. So before we set off on our adventure, we need to go over our adventure camp rules, okay? Rule number 1, when the camp director speaks, that's me, you listen, okay? I will be giving you important instructions that may save your life out here in the wilderness. So it's really important that you listen when I speak. When I speak, what do you do? Very good. Rule number 2, don't go anywhere alone. Use the buddy system at all times. When you're in a bigger group, you are less likely to be eaten by a bear. Okay? What? Ah! Okay, don't look at it. It's just a baby. If we don't look at it, it won't bother us. Okay? Don't look at it. Okay? Pretend it's not there. Rule number 3, don't eat it unless I tell you it's safe. Last summer, we had a camper who just grabbed a handful of berries he found along the side of the trail. He did not realize they were poisonous until after he had eaten them. And he got a terrible, terrible stomach ache. Boys and girls, let me just tell you, there are no bathrooms out there in the woods. It was a long, unpleasant hike back to the campsite. Rule number 4, keep track of all of your supplies. Having the right supplies can mean the difference between a fun week in the woods and a miserable week of being cold, wet, sick, and hungry. On that note, let's take stock of all of our supplies. I'm sure you guys brought everything you need, right? You've got your backpacks, your cooking supplies, your tents. No. Wait, what? No. You guys don't have supplies? No. You didn't bring in any supplies. Oh boy, this could be a problem. That's not gonna be enough for the week. Okay, I'm not sure if we have enough supplies, but I think I'll have our camp counselor take inventory and count how many extras we have. That's what I'll do. Okay. All right, Counselor Grady, I need you to... Grady? Counselor Grady? Where is that camp counselor? I never can find him when I need him. Grady! Counselor Grady, where are you?
Oh.
What was that?
It's too early. Ugh.
What?
Help! Help! Get me out of here!
Oh,
The door, it's stuck! Get me out! It's dark in here! Help! Open the door! I don't want to die in here! Help! Get me out! Open the door! I'm free! The air, the sun. Thanks for saving me. Oh, I might have been stuck in there forever.
That seems unlikely. Counselor Grady, our new campers have arrived.
Oh, cool. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Adventure Camp. I'm your counselor for the week, which means I'll be planning our activities and leading our hikes. But don't worry, I haven't lost anyone in the woods for at least a week. And we are not doing the blindfolded axe throwing challenge anymore. Not after the last time. So you'll be safe with me. Probably. You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Counselor Grady, our new campers don't have any supplies. Didn't you send out the email with the packing list last week?
Oh, man. I knew there was something I needed to do last week. It's been bugging me for days. That must have been it.
Oh, Grady. Well, they're here now, so I need you to see if we have enough extra supplies for them.
Oh, I'm sure we do. Remember when that trail life group left suddenly in the rescue boat last month? They left everything behind.
Well, all right then. Okay, so here's what I need you guys to do. It's going to be dark soon, okay? So I need you to see Counselor Grady and get all the supplies that you need, okay? And then I want you to go get your tent set up, all right? Once you get all of that done, we're going to meet back here around the campfire for roasting s'mores tonight.
Hey, Director, can we save the s'mores for tomorrow night? Tonight, I was hoping to take them on a late night hike to the top of the hill.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Do you remember what happened the last time? You got the entire group lost, and it took the rescue party all night long to find you.
That was the last time. I painted arrows on the trail this morning, because there's no way I can get lost this time.
Well, I guess it'd be okay. Just don't forget your bear spray.
I've got it. It's right here. Thanks, Director. I just love stargazing at the top of the hill.
It is a good place to look at the stars.
Yeah, I lie down and look at the stars and I wonder, where did they all come from? How did the sun and the moon get up there in the sky? And then I look around and I think, where did all of this come from? Like the trees and the animals and the fish in the lake. And then I think, where did I come from? Why am I here? It makes me feel really small, you know?
I know what you mean, Counselor Grady. I mean, looking at the stars can make us ask some pretty big questions. But did you know that God gives us the answer to all of those questions?
He does?
Yeah, I mean, the Bible tells us that God made everything from the stars to the trees to the tiny little ladybugs.
God made all of this? It must have taken him like 1,000,000 years or something.
Well, not exactly. Guys and girls, do any of you know how long the Bible says it took God to make everything? Just yell it out if you know it. Okay, very good. 6 days.
6 days? How is that possible?
I'll tell you what. How about we listen to what the Bible says about that before we set off on our late night hike? Way back, before there were any fish in the lake, or trees on the hill, or stars in the sky, there was God. Before any human beings laughed or cried or walked on the earth, there was God. Before the beginning, there was God. And then, into the inky blackness of the universe, God spoke, "Let there be light." And there, on the first day of creation, light burst out of the darkness. Never again would the earth be completely wrapped in the dark. God called the light day, and he called the darkness night, and he separated them from each other. And then the night came, and the morning. The first day was finished. But God was just getting started. He reached down into the sea and he pulled out the fluffy marshmallow clouds and the wispy feather clouds and the dark blanket clouds full of rain. He floated them up above the earth in the beautiful sky he had created so that they could give us shade on a hot day and raindrops to water the ground. Then the night came and the morning. The second day was finished. Up to now, the waters of the sea had covered the entire earth. But on day 3, God commanded all of the waters to flow together into one place, and dry land appeared on the earth. Rocks and hills and mountains and valleys rose up from the sea, a blank canvas just waiting for God, the supreme artist, to fill them with beauty. Then God spoke again, and tall trees sprouted on the earth. Green grass poked up from the ground. delicate flowers and crisp orange carrots and sweet yellow bananas grew. There were dense forests and fertile fields and beautiful gardens filling the earth. Then the night came and the morning. The third day was finished.
Hold on a sec. You're telling me that God made light and sky and clouds and land and trees and flowers and all that stuff in just 3 days?
Yes, that's what the Bible says. And if the Bible says it, we can believe it.
I want to hear more. What happened next?
Oh, you're gonna love this part. God took that great light he had created and he separated it into brilliant points of light that he flung across the universe. Stars, planets, and galaxies took their places in the night sky, declaring the glory of God for all the universe to see. Then God formed a great, big, fiery ball of light, and he hung the sun in our sky to give us heat and light during the day. Then he hung the moon in our sky to give us light at night. Then the night came and the morning. The fourth day was finished. One moment, the sea was empty and the sky was empty. The next moment, God spoke, and the sea was filled with fish of every kind, clownfish and seahorses, sharks and jellyfish and humpback whales. Bottlenose dolphins leaped and splashed and played in the deep blue sea that God had made. Then God spoke again, and birds filled the sky. There were soaring eagles and colorful parrots and tiny flitting hummingbirds. There were birds of every shape and size and color. Then the night came and the morning. The fifth day was finished.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yes, it is. But it gets even cooler on day 6.
I can't wait.
Day 6 was the best day of them all. Because on that day, God looked down on the earth, and from his great imagination, he created all of the big and small creatures that live on the land. God created the tiny spotted ladybugs and the enormous gray elephants, the prickly porcupines and the cuddly kittens. God made the monkeys and the cows and the tall giraffes. God made every land animal you can imagine, and maybe even some you've never dreamed of. When God looked at his creation, he saw that it was good. But there was one thing missing. It was the most important thing. Guys and girls, do you know what God made next? Shout it out if you know it. God reached down to earth and he scooped up a handful of dirt. He carefully, lovingly formed that dirt into the shape of a man. And then he breathed life into him. The man came alive, and God named him, what? Adam. Then God carefully, lovingly created a woman. What was her name? God carefully, lovingly placed the man and the woman into a beautiful garden he had created just for them. When God looked at the people he had created, do you know what he said? God said, "This is very good." God's creation was complete. Then the night came and the morning. The sixth day was finished. So you see, Counselor Grady, God made all of this, everything we see, and God made you. In fact, God made all of us. The Bible tells us that before we were even born, God put us together inside of our mother's bodies.
So God made me and you and all these campers?
Yes.
But we all look so different. How could we all be different if we were made by the same God?
That's a really good question, Counselor Grady. You see, God is wonderfully creative, and he loves variety. That's why he made some of us with brown hair, and some of us with blonde hair, or red hair, or black hair. Some of us have blue eyes, and some of us have brown, or green, or hazel eyes. Some of us have light skin, and some of us have dark skin.
Some of us are tall and some of us are short.
Exactly. Some of us are girls, and some of us are boys. God made each one of us exactly how he wanted us to be. And he thinks we are amazing. In fact, the Bible tells us that we are God's masterpiece.
What's a masterpiece?
When an artist creates their best, most beautiful work, that is their masterpiece. Guys and girls, think about the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Maybe it was a colorful sunset. Maybe a butterfly or a rainbow. Maybe a tall climbing tree. Whatever beautiful thing you can think of, imagine this. You are more beautiful to God than that. You are God's best, most beautiful work. You are God's masterpiece. You don't have to change anything about yourself for God to love you. God made you just exactly the way you are. And you are so, so precious to him. You are God's masterpiece. How about we all say that together? I'm going to count to 3, and I want all of us to say, I am God's masterpiece. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I am God's masterpiece.
Okay, that was pretty weak. Let's try it again, a little bit stronger, all right? 1, 2, 3. I am God's masterpiece. That was much better. I think we can do it just a little bit better. This time I want you to do it nice and loud and strong like you really, truly believe it. 1, 2, 3. I am God's masterpiece. Nice job.
So let me see if I've got this. God made everything, and God made me.
Yep,
I am
that's
God's
right.
masterpiece.
That's exactly right.
And we learn all this in the Bible?
Yeah, actually, I can show you. So we read the story of creation in the book of Genesis, the very first book of the Bible. And then it's in Ephesians chapter 2 that we learn that we are God's masterpiece. I love that verse. There's actually a really cool verse in the book of Psalms that I want to share with you guys. It says this, I praise you, that's talking about God, we're talking to God here. I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. What you have done is wonderful. I know this very well. Psalm 139:14. Tell you what, how about we all learn that verse together? All righty, so here's what I want you to do. Can everyone stand up, please? Okay. All right, we're going to need our hands free for this. You have something in your hands, set it down, please. Okay. We're going to start with this part. I praise you. And when we do that, we're going to do a little bit of raise the roof here, like we're praising God, okay? So everyone repeat after me. I praise you.
I praise you.
Let's try that again. I praise you.
I praise you.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Now the next part. How many of you have ever played with Play-Doh before? I hope that all of you have, because Play-Doh is awesome. I love that stuff. Think about when you're squishing your Play-Doh together to make something with it, okay? We're going to squish our Play-Doh, and we're going to say, because you made me. Repeat after me. Good, let's try that again. Because you made me. Good. Okay, next part. In an amazing and wonderful way. Let's put those two things together. Repeat after me. In an amazing and wonderful way. Good. Let's put all of that together. Ready to raise the roof? Repeat after me. I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. Very good. Okay, next part. Point up to heaven and say, what you have done is wonderful. Let's put that together. What you have done is wonderful. Excellent. Next part. I know this very well. Let's do it again. I know this very well. Excellent. Put your hands together like a Bible, and we're going to say the reference. Psalm 139:14.
Psalm 139:14.
Beautiful. Psalm 139:14. You guys are so good. Okay, we're going to do this from the top. You're going to repeat after me this time. It's the last time you're going to repeat me, though, okay? So pay really close attention. Make sure you remember it. Ready to raise the roof? Here we go. I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. What you have done is wonderful. I know this very well. Psalm 139:14. Beautiful. Now, we're all going to say it together. Okay? Are you ready? On the count of 3. Ready to raise the roof? All right. 1, 2, 3. I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. What you have done is wonderful. I know this very well. Psalm 139:14. Okay, that was pretty good. I think we can do it a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit louder. This is going to be our last time, so let's make it the best time. Everyone take a deep breath. Are we ready? We're going to do it really good, but no screaming, okay? Just big, strong voices. Ready to raise the roof? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. What you have done is wonderful. I know this very well. Psalm 139:14. That was amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause and have a seat. Good job, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's getting really late. I think it's too late for a hike tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I want all of you in just a minute to gather up with your leaders and head off to your tents for a good night's rest, okay? But before we do that, we're all going to say together one more time, I am God's masterpiece, all right? On the count of 3, loud and strong. 1, 2, 3. I am God's masterpiece. Great job, everyone. I hope you have a really good night's rest. I'm looking forward to an exciting day tomorrow.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming to Adventure Camp.
All right, thank you all for coming.